Hello, welcome back to Erin's Beauty Bloom, the channel where you learn all the nerdy things you've always wondered about your makeup and your skincare. Today I have another skincare basics video, and we're going to talk about exfoliating. Just kind of all the things about exfoliating. So there are primarily two kinds of exfoliating, mechanical and chemical. Mechanical is where you actually use a tool of some kind to physically remove the dead skin cells. So this can be like a brush or a sponge or a handheld, like one of those little electric or battery powered brushes that rubs it off, or even a traditional face scrub. And then there's chemical, where you use a weak acid to actually dissolve the dead skin cells. Typically, it's like salicylic acid that's used in acne medication, or alpha hydroxys, which is a larger group of chemicals, and there's several that can be used for chemical exfoliant. And so, doesn't matter which one you choose, there are some benefits that you're going to get from exfoliating. And one of these things is a brighter complexion. So they're not just trying to get you to spend money on more products, but it'll actually help kind of give you that glow back. And I've talked about before a little bit about removing the skin cells that are dead, that are still attached to your other skin as it's regenerating. Is going to help your skincare penetrate better. So if you're spending money on skincare and investing in some good skincare, you want to make sure you're exfoliating to get those ingredients actually into your skin and not just sitting on the top. So once you remove that dead skin, you're going to see better results. And so the method that you choose depends on your goals. It also depends on your skin type. So if you have sensitive skin, you might want to do a patch test of whatever sort of product you decide to use. If you go with a chemical exfoliant, you want to choose a very weak acid. If you use a mechanical exfoliant, if you have really sensitive skin, you might only want to go like once to twice a week. If you have oily skin, you might need to exfoliate as many as 5 times a week. So just start out slow and build up to it. And then normal to combination skin, you should just choose your favorite method, whether it's chemical or mechanical, and then, maybe use it up to 3 times a week. And so just don't rub too hard if you're using a mechanical exfoliant like a face scrub or one of those little brushes. And make sure you apply moisturizer after. Just make sure that you're not damaging your skin. Peeling skin is not a sign of exfoliation. There are lots of different ingredients that can be used in mechanical exfoliation, and we hear about plastic microbeads. There's not really any reason to use these anymore because we have alternatives. One of the benefits of plastic microbeads is that they're round, so it doesn't cause damage to your skin surface. But there are some natural substances that are also round, and they're biodegradable and renewable. So you can get rounded sand or ash particles, and so these oftentimes come from some of the most active volcanoes in the world. They're completely natural. They're being regenerated all the time. A lot of times they're rich in sulfur, which actually has been shown to help dry out dead skin cells and remove them from your face. And oftentimes there's sulfur ingredients in acne medication. There's also bamboo stem powder. So this is a naturally producing plant silica that is produced at the joints of bamboo plants. And so it's kind of a new ingredient, but it's good for exfoliation, and it's been shown to remove impurities and help regulate thickness when used on the skin. And they can size the particles to different sizes and break them down further. There's also Suga White Scrub, which is the powder of the Suga palm seed, And this is a really good alternative to plastic microbeads. It comes in a variety of thicknesses, and the particles are rounded during production, so there's no damage to the skin. A lot of lip exfoliants will use baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. There are lots of benefits to that. And then you'll also see walnut shell powder or other types of shell powder. Now, if it's ground to a powder, it's probably fine. But again, you don't just want ground shell. Those can be irregular and sharp and cause damage. Chemical exfoliant is common to use salicylic acid, which is a common ingredient in acne medication. And that's what it's known to do, is to exfoliate around inflamed pores without scrubbing. So with acne, you've got the inflammation there. You need to remove the dead skin and the inflammation, but you don't want to scrub because it's already irritated. So that's a chemical exfoliant does that for you without adding pressure or irritation to the skin. The alpha hydroxys, glycolic acid is a really popular one. It's been researched a lot, and it does the same thing. It removes those dead skin cells by dissolving the bonds between the leftover skin cells that are ready to turn over and removing them from your skin. I think it's good to educate yourself about this. And then on a side note, as I was researching this, I started to think about microdermabrasion. And in the most simplest terms, it's kind of like sandblasting your face. Although there are lots of variations on it, I saw information about. You might want to look into that if you're really interested in not only getting the benefits from exfoliation, but additional skin benefits. Microdermabrasion has been shown to do more than exfoliating does alone. So just remember, there are different methods out there, and you want to test out your method and see what works for your skin. If you're getting peeling or more red patches, you're probably going for a little too much exfoliation. You don't want to damage your skin. So see what works for you. Find a good face scrub that doesn't use plastic microbeads but does use spherical particles, and you won't get any damage. So thanks everybody for watching. I am over on Instagram at Erin's Beauty Bloom. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I'm going to keep them coming, and I'll see everybody next time.